Welcome back to another video. Today, we're embarking on a journey to Indonesia, a country of over 10,000 islands, picturesque beaches, delectable cuisine, and the warmth of its welcoming locals. But did you ever imagine that Indonesia also boasts its own collection of spine-tingling horror stories and urban legends? So, without further ado, let's plunge into the 6 scariest stories and tales from Indonesia. But before we begin, I'd like to extend my apologies in advance if I mispronounce any names. Number 6. Alas Róban Road. The Alas Róban Road, also known as Jalan Alas Róban in Indonesian, is a famous and intriguing roadway located in central Java, Indonesia. This road is not just a mere transportation route. It is steeped in mystique and surrounded by captivating legends that have earned it a reputation as one of the most haunted and enigmatic roads in the region. There are numerous tales from the locals regarding this notorious road, including stories of a ghostly stall that only opens beyond midnight, unexplained honks or engine sounds with no visible cars, sightings of a ghost bus, and reports of a woman apparition who appears to frighten drivers, seemingly in pursuit of some kind of sacrifice. Even the locals will stop or warn you if you want to go through this road by night. I am personally loved this one. I will cover this ghost story in another video with longer duration. Stay tuned. Number 5. Jeruk Purut Ghost. Known as the Jeruk Purut Ghost, this creature is often sighted in the vicinity of the Jeruk Purut public cemetery. It is believed to wander because it has not yet found its grave. According to the circulating tales, this ghost was once a pastor who was tragically killed during the Dutch colonial era. It is told that in 1986, a guard at the Jeruk Purut public cemetery who was on night duty at the time witnessed a headless priest walking among the graves. The priest was carrying his own head, and behind him trailed a black dog. He was searching for his actual burial place, which was not there but in the Christian section of Tanah Kusir public cemetery. Here at Jeruk Purut, only the Islamic unit's graves exist. It is said that the priest had misplaced his way. According to the locals there, if you want to encounter this legendary priest, you must do so precisely at midnight on a Friday with an odd number of people, either alone or in groups of 3. Alternatively, you can walk around the grave 7 times. To this day, the spirit of the Jeruk Purut ghost still roams. It always encircles the cemetery while carrying its head. In its perpetual search for an undiscovered grave, the Jeruk Purut ghost is accompanied by a black dog with red eyes. This Indonesian urban legend was even adapted into a film titled Hantu Jeruk Purut in 2006. Number 4. Crawling Nurse. This urban legend is deeply rooted in Indonesian folklore. The central figure is often depicted as a female nurse or nun dressed in white, which is a common attire for healthcare workers or religious figures in Indonesia. What makes Crawling Nurse particularly eerie is her unique behavior of crawling on all 4s, similar to a spider or a baby learning to crawl. She moves silently and slowly, which adds to the unsettling nature of her presence. The act of crawling is typically associated with malevolence or supernatural occurrences in Indonesian culture. Crawling Nurse is often associated with haunted hospitals, abandoned buildings, and other eerie locations. Many stories describe her as a restless spirit haunting these places. She is believed to be the ghost of a nurse or nun who may have suffered a tragic death, experienced injustice, or faced betrayal during her lifetime. In some variations of the legend, Crawling Nurse is portrayed as a vengeful spirit seeking revenge or justice for the wrongs committed against her. This could include seeking retribution against those who harmed her or caused her suffering. Crawling Nurse has gained popularity as a subject of interest in urban exploration and ghost hunting. Brave individuals who explore abandoned hospitals or spooky locations may encounter her while searching for paranormal activity. Number 3. KKN Penari Village. KK and Desa Penari can be translated to Community Service Program in Penari Village or Community Development Program in Penari Village in English. KKN is a community service program in Indonesia typically undertaken by university students to provide positive contributions to various aspects of a community, such as education, healthcare, environment, and more. Desa Penari refers to Penari Village, which is the name of the village or location where the KKN program is conducted. When the story emerged, it captivated the Indonesian people, sparking widespread discussions and searches online. Some even attempted to locate the village. However, there have been no significant updates since then, and no one has come forward to provide further information on this topic. The story begins with 6 college students who arrived in a village for their community service program. Initially, everything went smoothly, but gradually, 2 of them started experiencing a series of mystical events. One seemed to be sensitive to supernatural occurrences and became fearful, while another was possessed and performed a mysterious dance. The rest of their friends also began feeling the eerie presence in the village. Matters intensified when one of them was possessed by the spirit of an old woman who accused one of their group of breaking a rule. Then, one night, another student secretly followed a fellow student who ventured into a forbidden area. Despite the risks, the student kept following and witnessed something horrifying their friend was doing. Additionally, they encountered another student who couldn't stop dancing, leaving them feeling helpless. That is just a few portion of the story. This one is also my favorite. I will make it into full-length video, so again, stay tuned. Number 2. Lawang Sewu. Lawang Sewu, meaning 1,000 doors in Javanese, is a landmark in Semarang, Central Java, Indonesia, known for its colonial architecture and haunting past. The building was constructed in 1904 and initially used by the Dutch East Indies Railway Company as its headquarters. The name 1,000 Doors refers to its design, which features numerous doors and windows that decorate the building's large, imposing structure. However, it doesn't literally have 1,000 doors. The name is more indicative of the building's appearance and layout, which includes long hallways with numerous doors and large windows. During World War II, the building was taken over by the Japanese forces and used as a prison, where many prisoners were tortured and killed, contributing to its reputation as one of the most haunted places in Indonesia. Stories and rumors of ghostly sightings and sounds have made it a popular destination for those interested in the paranormal. Despite its eerie reputation, it is also admired for its unique architecture, incorporating Gothic and Roman styles. In recent years, efforts have been made to preserve and restore the building due to its historical and cultural significance. Today, it serves as a tourist attraction, offering historical tours and, for the brave, ghost tours that recount its storied and spooky past. This place holds numerous haunting tales that continue to manifest themselves to visitors. Among the eerie stories is the terrifying mystery of the crouching prison located in the building's basement. In this cramped space, 5 to 9 prisoners were reportedly forced into a small box measuring 1.5 meters by 1.5 meters with a height of just 60 centimeters. Forced to crouch and then submerged in water until they met a tragic end. Today, the area, still flooded ankle deep, is said to possess an eerie vibe, and it's rumored that those who let their guard down might easily become possessed. Within the main building, many visitors have reported ghostly sightings, particularly of a large, dark figure that often appears to them. Additionally, in a corner of the main room's ceiling, there's said to be a damaged face, shrouded ghost that often reveals itself to those who dare to test their courage. The horror extends to the 3rd floor prison, once used by Japanese soldiers to brutally torture prisoners. The chains and shackles used for imprisonment, now rusted, remain as a grim reminder of the past. Visitors often report a heavy, oppressive atmosphere in this area, with sudden chills and the feeling of being watched by an unseen entity. The underground section, which includes more prisons and bunkers, is known for a particular hallway believed to be haunted. If someone crouches and stays silent in this corridor, it's said they might encounter the ghostly inhabitants. Energy shifts manifest as human-like apparitions that reveal terrifying true forms upon approach. Moreover, a famous shadowy figure with glowing green eyes, resembling a hanging human form, is known to crawl along the ceiling, trying to approach anyone who notices it. Lastly, the most notorious ghost is that of a long-haired woman. This female apparition gained widespread attention in the 2000s during a televised paranormal investigation, and continues to be a viral legend. Many locals claim to have seen this long-haired spectral woman wandering the hallways, describing her appearance as profoundly frightening and life-threatening. Some even believe that sighting her can lead to dire misfortune. Each of these stories contributes to the legendary status of Lawang Sewu, a place where history and horror intertwine, captivating and terrifying those who dare to delve into its past. Number 1. Java and Bali Island South Beaches. There is a reason why I've placed this at number 1, as nearly everyone in Indonesia is likely familiar with this folklore. The primary fascination doesn't stem from the beach or the sea alone, but rather from its inhabitants, known as roro kidul. Roro kidul is believed to be the mystical and powerful queen who rules over the southern sea, particularly along the southern coast of Java and Bali. She is often depicted as a beautiful and enchanting figure, sometimes dressed in green, which is considered her sacred color, regarded as a guardian spirit of the sea. She is both revered and feared by fishermen, sailors, and coastal communities. Many believe that appeasing her is essential for safe voyages and protection from natural disasters. Green is strongly associated with roro kidul. It is believed that wearing the color green while near the sea can attract her attention. Conversely, wearing the color red is discouraged near the coast as it is thought to anger her. People make offerings and conduct rituals to seek her favor and protection. These rituals may involve offerings of green items, prayers, and visits to her sacred locations along the coast. Roro kidul is deeply ingrained in Indonesian culture and spirituality. She represents the connection between the land and the sea, the supernatural world, and the natural world, making her an important figure in local traditions and beliefs. Even in contemporary Indonesia, many people continue to believe in the power and presence of roro kidul. Her legend and rituals associated with her are still a part of coastal communities' cultural practices. There is a ton of stories regarding her folklore. She is said to reside in a magnificent underwater palace, or castle deep, beneath the southern sea. Her palace is often described as enchanting, adorned with precious gems and vibrant marine life. Legends depict it as a place of both beauty and danger, where she holds court and exercises her mystical powers. That's all for now. If you have any country-specific folklore or tales you'd like me to cover, please drop them in the comments section below. Thank you, and as always, stay curious and stay safe.